Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and a good time. But if you're not, well, you've come to the right place. So if you're new here, awesome. If you're coming back, I hope I can help you this time. So how do we do this? Well, I draw two cards from the major arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall tower moment energy. Then we clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3. We will look at the bottom of each deck and call that a day. All these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it, and there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play, so you're not left out. But if this does not resonate with you at all, if you're halfway through this video and you're just like, man, this isn't me, that's totally fine. I would just ask one favor. Go back to the video section and start scrolling down, because I've done quite literally thousands of videos at this point, and maybe one of those messages will resonate. They're all timeless, I think, at least as far as I can remember. So I hope one of them helps you, and if it does, great. If not, I hope you find the help you need somewhere else. Thanks for stopping by either way. All right, with all that rambling out of the way, thanks for sticking with me. Now let's get started. On this side of the tower, we have the Hermit card. And Hermit is all about being alone. You might not be alone physically. You might be in a crowd of people. You might be in a bunch of people, but you don't feel like you're around people. You don't feel connected to anyone. You could physically be alone, or you could be alone in a group. I don't know. But it's basically you just feel alone. Tower moment, Hierophant. After the tower, you kind of learn your lesson. You kind of learn something. This experience, this tower is a teaching moment. I'm not sure what it's trying to teach you yet. I haven't clarified. But, yeah, it's kind of weird, kind of strange. Let's clarify a little bit, see what's going on. Let's see what the tower can teach us today. What kind of disaster can the universe use to make us feel better, or learn an important lesson? 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's right. You feel alone because you feel like you're being cheated on or lied to somehow, and you feel like something new and great that was supposed to be great just fell apart. You feel broken because you put a lot of energy into someone or something, probably someone, money, time, effort. You get the idea. You're trying to make something work, but you just don't feel like you're connected to them at all. You feel like you're talking into a void. You're screaming into the nothing. You're like, hey, you're like, are you out there? And no matter what you do, it's like actions mean more than words, and you're more of an action person, I think. You're not more of a words person. You don't like to say things. You don't like to go, well, I'll do this and this, and you just want to do it. And you've done this until now, but all of your actions seems to have been met with uselessness. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, this person, whoever you're trying to build their life for, or you're trying to reach out and say, this is who I am, and you're trying to prove yourself through actions instead of just saying it. You're trying to do the thing. Actions mean more than words, by the way. That's just how it is. But this person just does not respond at all. You could buy them a car and they'd probably be like, cool, and then they would forget 3 days later, or be ungrateful, or they just act like you've never done anything in your whole life for them. That's how they are. And tower moment. Well, yeah, 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups under the tower. This is the energy that says, listen, this is all regret, and there's no peace here. Which tower is very seldom peaceful, but I think you're going to hit your limit. You're going to do something for this person that you think will help them. And this is not the person that, the only response you get from this person isn't like total nothing. It's this is nice, but it's like, let's say they're riddled with anxiety. So you're like, well, how do we fix that? And you don't want to encourage them to go take the meds, because you think, they're kind of nasty. They don't like them. So you look online for all the supplements and all the things and everything that might help and could help. And you spend a bunch of money on it. And then it's like, you get that under control. And then they're like, well, this is really great, but I miss my gaming computer. I wish I had a good one. And then you're like, oh, well, maybe that'll help, because you're trying to build their life up. So, they're showing interest in you, but it's always like a string. It's always one more thing. It's always, well, I could be in a relationship with you if I got this, if this was taken care of, if I had this covered, right? It's never just the idea of enough is enough. This person just keeps wanting more and more and more. And you, being the the puppy on a string who absolutely believes that you can actually do enough to get this person to go, okay, this is enough, and you've done enough, and I trust you now, and all that. It's never going to happen. See, it's never going to happen, and you just keep throwing money and time into the void, and this person truly is a void. Queen of Swords, yeah, this is the harsh lesson you got to learn. This is the very harsh lesson you've got to learn, and I hate this lesson. Love cannot be bought. Affection cannot be bought and paid for. I'm not calling you a simp. I'm not. This is someone who you think is the one. Because it's not your fault. They pulled you in. You thought this was a good match, and for a while it was. Okay? It wasn't like it was an immediate, well, I need this to survive. I need X to keep moving forward. I need you to jump through a bunch of hoops to get you to keep working. No, didn't start out that way. The Ace of Pentacles is here. This started out strong. This started out amazing. I mean, for the first couple of weeks, you were in heaven, maybe even a month, and then it all kind of fell apart, right? Maybe this can resonate with you. This is the energy that says, everything was good until about the month mark when you were just used to them being around, and all of a sudden, boom, their PTSD kicks in, or their anxiety kicks in, or depression or whatever, and they start feeling sad and this, that, and the other. So you're like, uh-oh, I need to help. And then you do. And then it's like, I'm feeling a little bit better, but and then they get you into this trap of, if only I had this, if only I had that, to keep feeling better and better. So it's not really your fault. They pulled you into it. Fish on a hook, bait, string, match, whatever you want to call it. You fell into this trap because you were convinced that this was going to be it. And now the lesson the Tower teaches is the Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Love cannot be bought and paid for. If they can't share it with you, if they can't give that back, it's just not going to work. And you're going to have to cut this person out of your life. Because they betrayed you. They stabbed you. They took advantage of your good nature for a long time. And it's the Ace of Cups down here. It's just telling you that it wasn't real. The Hierophant is teaching you that no matter how much money, time, and attention you give to this person, it'll never be enough. You can't fix this person, and I don't think there's anything in them to fix. They're just using you for stuff, and they've done this many times before. That's how they knew how to hook you and pull you in and treat you right for the first month, maybe month and a half, just enough for you to really get loyal and get friendly and, get into that mode or whatever you want to call it. And by the time and now it's been a long time, and you keep giving them things, and the things keep getting more expensive, they keep getting more elaborate, and you're just going to the tower's going to break down. You're going to regret what you did because you're going to find out there's no peace. There's never any, and you can't buy enough for peace and quiet here. So you're just going to have to cut this person out because they have totally betrayed you, and they betrayed your emotions. They betrayed everything that you are, and this is going to threaten to break you. This energy is going to threaten to change you forever, because once you go through something like this, the lesson that you might want to learn is never do this for anybody again. Never be this kind, never be this generous, never be this giving again. That's probably the lesson you're going to learn the hard way. But I don't think that's the lesson the universe wants you to learn, because the Page of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So that's the energy of, new sparks, new communication. You did this for the wrong person. You went all in for the wrong person, and it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. But the universe is trying to tell you, don't keep that same energy. Just don't fall into it as quick. All right? Observe the energy. Observe the person you're talking to. Don't jump in so fast. Because now you just feel broken and alone. You feel like you've lost everything because you've given it all away. And this person, as soon as they found something better, they will leave you. They will. They don't care. All of the things you've done, said, and tried to do for them, they don't care. It's all just stuff, and they have left stuff behind before many times. Hanged man in the wheel, that's right. The universe is just trying to get you to look at all this from a different angle. It's trying to get you to see right now that the person you are giving all this money, time, and attention to is not worth it. And it's giving you hints, because there's always, it's every time this person asks for more. Oh, this is really nice, but if I only had another green straw, my life would be perfect. And green straws are going for like $500 a pop. So you're like, oh, I'll get you a green straw, sure. Whatever it takes to make you happy. That's the kind of mode you're in right now, and you just think eventually the relationship starts for real after this next hurdle, and it's never going to. And I know that makes you feel, makes anybody feel like they're stupid or idiocy, and that how they're just blind. But people do this all the time, and you're doing it now because you truly believe in the person you're giving to. You truly believe in them, that they are going to reciprocate and throw it all back to you someday, and you think it's going to be great because you're just on that fantasy fuel stuff going on, and it's not going to be like that. It's never going to be like that, and the universe is trying to get you to see that, because every time you do something, you give something else, and that frustration that's building, that frustration is the universe trying to scream at you, saying, hey, stop, you're on the wrong path. Nobody needs this much stuff, and they real people are probably way more appreciative than this psychopathic void you've attached yourself to, and that has drawn you in like a black hole. All right, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. I honestly hope this energy didn't resonate with anyone, but if it did, and it might have helped you see the light, as it were, I hope that you see it and you learn your lesson. Don't feel too bad. This happens to a lot of people. It happened to me. It happened to others. So we all get this way sometimes, and it sucks. Anyway, I hope it didn't resonate, but if it did, I hope this helped you. Please like and subscribe. It only takes a second, helps the channel out. And thanks for making it to the end of the video. I do try to upload every single day so we can hang out. Even if you don't need a tarot reading, maybe you just want to chill with me for a while. I think I've said everything I need to say. This video's running a little long as it is. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right? Have a good one. Peace out. Bye.